right, guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, currently 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I could not dash early. My mom had an appointment earlier in the week, and I guess her blood work came back and it's not what it should be. So the doctor asked her to come in so they can talk about it. You know, one of those last minute, doctor things. And even then, she likes to keep me in the dark. I think in her mind, she sees me as a child that, I can't handle bad news and things like that. Even when she had breast cancer, I didn't know for like a year. Because when she had it, I was like 9 or 10, which that kind of makes sense, right? But, I'm 29. So I told my mom, I was like, Mom, whatever health issues you have, we can tackle them together. You know what I mean? So we talked about that earlier, and everything is fine. She's got to just basically watch what she eats. A little high with the sugar and whatnot. Plus, what happened with my mom was when she had breast cancer, the medicine she took for the breast cancer basically destroyed her liver. So she has the liver of like an alcoholic, even though she doesn't drink, hasn't had a drink in like 20 years basically. So she has to basically watch out what medicine she takes, to make sure they're not affecting her in the wrong way. But she's okay. Anyways, she got home around like, I don't know, 2, maybe 1:30, like 1:45, 1:30. So typically during the daytime, she's watching my daughter before she, she's gonna start going to preschool soon. But as of right now, my mom watches my daughter, so that's basically her job, quote unquote. So I pay her and stuff like that. But he said, hey, I don't want to take her to the doctor. Can you stay here? And I'm like, yeah, of course. So I stayed home basically, which is awesome because I get more time with her. So, anyways, I was like, okay, it's 1:45. I can make it to Macy's by around 2:30. I can just wait for the Macy's to drop, and it actually worked out great. We got here around 2:40, and Macy's gave me this order right here. Okay, 83.50. I think it's going like 40 miles. No, I think it's less than that. Let me look at it here. 34.1 miles. It's 40 items. Okay, but the Macy's guys were kind of confused, and honestly, I didn't realize this until they told me. So this one person ordered 3 separate times. So she has 3 different orders, but it's the same order number. So they were kind of confused, but they had everything. It was just like the same number, basically. So if you look at the map, unless I'm confused or I'm blind, I only see like 6 house icons, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I only see 6 house icons, but I have 8 orders. Unless there's one like hidden somewhere where I can't even see it. But like I said, 3 orders are for one house. You know what I mean? So when I deliver those orders, I'm gonna clear a bunch of them at the same time, if that makes any sort of sense. But anyways, we're gonna start here, the furthest one that's going all the way like almost Rockville, Maryland, all the way up there, and then go down to Bethesda, and then go down to McLean, and then do the order that DoorDash wanted me to do. Basically, I don't want to end here in Maryland. I'm going to Maryland right now, and it's not bumper to bumper, but there's definitely traffic. I can see the map is red. There's construction for the next, like, I don't know, 10 minutes. So we're not gonna be at the first drop off till 3:42. So yeah, long-winded way of saying, we got a banger here for Macy's, but it is the last day of the month. I don't think we're gonna hit the goal of 366. Well, that's what I need to hit today to hit the goal of 4,000. You know what I mean? We're gonna dash till about 10 o'clock since we missed the breakfast time and whatnot. So whatever we can make, I'm hoping to make at least $200. This $83 head start, it's definitely great, but it's also gonna depend on what time I finish the orders because it's traffic. You know what I mean? So I wish I could knock this out like in 45 minutes. Imagine that, making 83.50 in 45 minutes. I think realistically speaking, we're probably gonna be finished around 5:30, almost 6, because of the traffic. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys posted. But as of right now, we're sitting here on 495, basically barely moving. So anyways, we shall see you guys real soon. Let's go. All right, guys, we got the first one dropped off, and I'm glad that we switched up the order because, oh my God, I feel like it took me forever to get here with quote unquote light traffic because it's not even rush hour yet. You know what I mean? So I could only imagine coming here, leaving Arlington at like 4:30 or something. It would take me forever to get here. So glad we made that adjustment. Now we're only 12 minutes away from the next order, and the next one is the one that has like 3 orders in one. So there's a bunch of our orders are gonna disappear right here, which is awesome. So hopefully we get this dropped off with no issues, and we can get back on my side of the bridge, meaning Virginia, because I'm not a big fan of Maryland. Speed cameras, traffic, the roads are crappy. So yeah, Anyways, we shall see you guys real soon. Okay, guys, quick update here. Look at that. They got a circus going on in town. Nice. We're basically almost there. 2 minutes away. But look at that. I just want to show you guys the circus. So, see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off. But you know, has that ever happened to you guys where let's say, well, I'm using the in-app navigation on DoorDash. They say that I'm here. But then if you pull up the address on Google Maps, it's somewhere else. Not too far away, but like down the street. So I don't know, maybe the customer put the wrong, like, you know how you can like move like the little GPS thing to better help the driver, I guess. In this case, it was the opposite of that. I was like one street over and I'm like, there's no apartments here. And I just typed it in on my phone on Google Apps and then on the Google Maps. And then it took me to the right place down the street. So got all three of those dropped off. Now we have a 27-minute drive back to the order in McLean, which is basically near Tyson's. The reason why I didn't take it or I didn't drop it off before dropping these two off, because it wasn't super close to the highway. You know what I mean? And I knew traffic was going to be bad. And it's raining. So I'm already anticipating that there's going to be some kind of traffic on the way back. You know, but overall, not bad for the first couple of deliveries. We are currently sitting at $39. I'd be lying to you if I told you, if I knew what paid what. I was so, you know, just focused on taking the photos, because for these ones you gotta take a photo every single time. You gotta write a description every single time. It's not like I can just pick a photo from my gallery. It doesn't give you that option. You know, there is no hand it to me option either, so that's kind of annoying. But yeah, so hopefully some of that made sense. But we'll see you guys back in Virginia. All right, guys, quick little update here. We're still making our way back towards Virginia. Traffic is pretty heavy. It's starting to rain a little bit more. As you can see here, we got 18 minutes left and traffic is not looking so hot. But, you know, we're crawling back to Virginia, and this is exactly why I wanted to do these orders now and not later. So anyways, we shall see you in a few. Okay, guys, we got that order dropped off. So now we're gonna head towards Arlington. We're only 9 minutes away, actually, which isn't so bad. The current time is 4:47, so I'm thinking we're probably gonna finish around 6-ish. Best case scenario, we get to Tyson's around 6:30. So hopefully we should be right on time for dinner. I mean, regardless, I don't think I would have made 83.50 or whatever it was saying, you know, from 2 until 6. You know, it's possible, but highly unlikely, I think. Anyways, we shall see you guys in Arlington. All right, guys, we're actually down to the last delivery right now. I didn't record the last one. Traffic here is pretty hectic right now. I don't know how my Arlington and my Alexandria Dashers do it, because parking here, driving here is nuts. Anyways, the last customer was actually waiting for me in the lobby. He said, hey, I got a text that you were close by. And I was like, cool. I asked him if it showed him my location. He said it didn't. It just told him that I was close by, because I just kind of wanted to know that, you know. But anyways, it's 5 o'clock right now. The last one is only 7 minutes away, 1.1 miles. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got the orders dropped off. It went from $83.50 to $88. Again, I'm not sure exactly which one was paying more. And then my dash ended for whatever reason. I got back on, hit Dash Along the Way. There's a $5 peak pay right now in Tyson's. So when I hit Dash Along the Way, you still get all that peak pay when you're dashing along the way. The first order that I'm getting, $11.25 from Ginger Ramen here in Arlington, going like 2 miles. Never been there, but for $11.25, we're gonna find out together. Now I'm just worried about the parking and whatnot, because parking here kind of sucks. But hey, we'll figure it out. The okay, so it's a $5 peak pay, but it's a $3 peak pay from now until like 8:30, and a $2 peak pay that ends at 5:30. So basically, after this order, it's gonna go down to $3 peak pay, which is still great. It's raining, so I'm assuming that's why they're doing it. But even then, I haven't seen a peak pay this high in a while. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll see you guys at Ginger Ramen. Okay, guys, so I guess Ginger Ramen is inside this mall or something, because it says that I already passed it, didn't see it. So that's always fun. We're gonna try and find it because I have no idea where this place is at. It's got to be inside this little shopping mall, so that kind of sucks. Kind of wish, you know how some merchants put in the instructions like, oh, we're located on the 2nd floor, this and that. You know, when they actually give you good notes, I kind of wish I had that, but nothing here. So I'm just kind of just guessing. And there's absolutely no parking anywhere, so that's also great. Let's see, there's got to be some type of parking structure, some type of building. I see a Chipotle. yeah, this really sucks. I don't even know what else to say on the fact that this kind of sucks, especially because I don't know where I'm going. So, you know, I see a True Food Kitchen. Oh, okay, they have like a little shopping thing in the middle. Is that it? Ginger ramen? No, Ted's Bulletin. I don't even see it, yo. I'm just trying to park somewhere, to be honest, because there's nowhere to park. There's absolutely nowhere to park. Yeah, it sucks. So hopefully they can find some kind of street parking close by and find the stinking ginger ramen. And yeah. Okay, guys, so we eventually found parking, sort of illegal, and now we can't find the restaurant. It's Chick-fil-A right here, though. So we'll see if we can find this. It's got to be in here, right? Oh, man, I kind of want some Chick-fil-A. I'm kind of hungry, but I haven't been here in forever. They've remodeled it, and it looks way different than the last time that I was ever here. I'm trying to find one of those, like, kiosks that tells you, like, what's here and whatnot. So hopefully we can find something like that. So, yeah. Hey, there it is, guys. Ginger ramen. We found it. And apparently it's a big order because it needs me to take a photo of my catering bag. So it's that. So hopefully it's ready. Guys, it's been an odyssey getting to the ginger ramen. It wasn't even up there. I thought it was up there. It's actually down here. So yeah, I actually did pass it on this side, but there's nowhere to park. There's nowhere to park. I don't understand how my Arlington Dashers do this, but I guess once you get to know where everything is at, it doesn't really matter. But they probably could have used one more bag since everything is, you know, to the rim and whatnot. But yeah, I haven't been to this mall since I was a teenager, and it looks 1,000 times different. They most definitely remodeled it a long time ago, probably. But it looks poppin'. They got a bar taco, True Food Kitchen. It's almost like my town center, but you know, with no parking. So anyways, we'll see you guys back in the car. Okay, guys, we're back in that Dashmobile. Let's go. That was so complicated simply because I had no idea where the restaurant was at. Now I know. Now I know. So I could, you know, I'm sure that I could, you know, find it faster next time, park in a better spot. I don't know, but definitely not cool. I wish, like I said, the merchant would say, hey, we're in the middle, or we're in the first floor, or this and that, as opposed to just, all they said was street parking. I mean, I wasn't gonna park in the garage because when I went by the garage, it said $1. I'm not gonna waste $1. You know what I mean? So anyways, we're 7 minutes away, 2.3 miles. I'm just trying to get back to Tyson's. Arlington is really not for me. It's basically like Tyson's on steroids when it comes to like the parking situation. You know what I mean? But I would love to just get the lay of the land here. Maybe if anyone dashes in Arlington, let me know. I would love to just get the lay of the land from you, so I know what to avoid and whatnot. Because I would love to dash here one of these days just to see how it is. It's got to be busy. It's got to be busy. There's a lot of offices, lots of houses, apartments, lots of nice restaurants. I'm sure it's popping. I have dashed here at you know, late dinner, but late dinner is different than lunch or dinner or middle of the slow times. Late dinner is like, you know, what's open when everyone's out partying and whatnot. It's like the same pizza joints, you know, fast food. It's definitely not what I'm assuming a day-to-day dashing here would be, you know. So anyways, let me get this dropped off and then we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off. It was not the banger that I was, well, actually, you know what? I can't even say I was hoping for that because I didn't even know it was technically over $100 worth of food. It became $12.25, so an extra $1 on top of that. I think at the bottom it said they extended my time because I was doing, you know, dash along the way. I'm guessing whatever time I put on there, or my original time was already done. But hey, they extended my time, so now we have a 19-minute drive back to Tyson's. Let me double check here the screen of the peak pay because, you know, that definitely always changes. Okay, so again, the peak pay is, again, there's another $5 peak pay until 7:30. And then after that, it's a $3 peak pay. So we gotta make sure that we, you know, put that into account. So yeah, anyways, I think we're just past $100 if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna try to get my butt as quickly as possible to Tyson's, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Okay guys, so we're heading towards Tyson's, right? I get a phone call from like a random Colorado number, and now I'm getting another phone call from the same number. It's the customer. Bear with me. Okay guys, so basically I was getting this calls from this Colorado number, right? I'm like, who's calling from Colorado? You know? So I declined the call, like, you know, anyone would. Then they leave me a voicemail, hey, this is so-and-so, you left the order here on my door, it's missing some things. And I'm like, oh man. So I called the lady back and I go, hey, you know, I missed your call, sorry about that, you know, what can I do for you? She goes, so it looks like some items are missing. Do you have them with you? And I'm like, everything they gave to me, I gave to you. I'm so sorry if it's missing. She's like, yeah, I don't think it was ready because it's not crossed off on the receipt. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I just went there, asked for your order, and they gave it to me, and that was that. And I probably should have looked at the receipt, to be honest. But in the end, she's like, okay, I'm just gonna call DoorDash or Ginger Ramen or whatever. I said, okay, have a nice night. But she was not happy. Anyways, now we do have our next order here. Again, we're still making our way back towards Tyson's, trying to at least. Then I got this order right here from Thompson Italian. 4 items, 4.5 miles. Never been here before, of course, because I'm dashing this area. $13 for the payout. So without the peak pay, it's showing us $8, which is still higher than what it normally would take, So we'll see how it goes. It did tell me that I had, I needed my catering bag and whatnot, so it's supposed to be more than $100. Yet they gave me the tiniest bag. And based on what just happened with Ginger Ramen, I triple checked, and she's like, yeah, everything's in there. And I'm like, wow, this place must be expensive. What's cool about it is they have like a little trailer outside, and that's where all the to-go orders are at. So I actually didn't even see it when I first pulled up, and they were like, oh, it's in the little trailer. I'm like, trailer? And then I saw the trailer, so that was on me. But we have an 8-minute drive here, 3.2 miles, and this crazy peak pay that's happening, I mean, yeah, it's raining, but it's not any different than most rains, if that makes any sense. So I don't know, maybe we can hit our goal of 366 to get to 4,000. Who knows? The plan is to dash till about 10 o'clock or until it dies down, so we shall see. I know we're over 100, I know that, but imagine if we can make that happen. That would be nuts if we can get to 366. It's not impossible. If we get some crazy bangers, never know. You never know. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off, and this one was a banger. Almost $27 worth of food. So jumped on it right away. We're jumping on this order here also from Masala Indian Cuisine. Never been there. Now, the main reason why is showing $11.25, which is nuts to say, which really means it's $6.25. And also because 2 things are going to happen during peak pay. All these drivers that don't normally drive are going to come out and work, okay? Meaning that at some point, there's not going to be enough orders for everyone. So if the order makes sense, like this one, I'm taking it, because I feel like if I decline this, it might be a while before, another order circles back to me, if that makes any sort of sense. I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping no one's working and it's like, super busy. But realistically speaking, when you see a $5 peak pay, you're like, whoa, $5? Because that's totally unheard of, unless it's a snowstorm or something. And it's barely even raining right now. So, then the camera's about to fall. My bad. But yeah, so we got a 5-minute drive right now to the restaurant. Hopefully the food's ready. Let's keep it going. Let's go. All right, guys, so when I got to the restaurant, I put that I was here, and then check this out. Never seen this before. Probably should have been there for years when you think about it. But it has like a little blue drink thing telling me that there's drinks on the order, so you don't miss them. So I thought that was pretty cool. But again, probably something they should have done a long time ago. Anyways, we got the food picked up. The food was ready. Now we're only 3 minutes away. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off. That became $29. Let's go. Then right away, we get this offer right here from the Lost Dog Cafe, showing an $18.25 payout. It is going like 8 miles. Only 2 items. And honestly, I'm mainly taking it because of the cash flow. And again, I have a feeling that if I decline this, it'll be a while before I get something else. I mean, you guys could say I should have probably declined this and then maybe waited for something closer, better miles, You guys are probably right. But we're already almost at the Lost Dog Cafe. We're 3 minutes away, or 1.2 miles. So it is what it is. We're at least going to get $18.25 out of this. So yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, we got the order picked up here from the Lost Dog Cafe. Then we have a 15-minute drive. Let's get this out of the way. I think after this, we're going to be around maybe like 170 something, 180 something, to be honest. I'm not even sure where we're at, because after doing the Macy's order, my shift ended. But I'm sure it's on the screen for you guys. Hey, we're having a pretty good day, honestly. Very little downtime today, if any. And I love to keep it that way. I love to have no downtime. I mean, realistically speaking, you need some downtime. But right now, it's not one of those times. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we got the order dropped off from the Lost Dog Cafe. That became $19. And then we're gonna go to Chick-fil-A. By the way, the peak pay now it's $4, not $5. So here we are going to Chick-fil-A. This place is right here, Kurashi, whatever. It's new. The line's always out the door. Hopefully Chick-fil-A will be ready, and we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys. So the order from Chick-fil-A became $11.25, and look where we're at now. Silver Diner. We have not been to this Silver Diner in forever. This was paying $10.25, going less than 2 miles. Hopefully the food's ready. Let's check it out. It is starting to slow down a bit. Definitely not as busy as it was before. It is also 8 o'clock. Let's see. Guys, I'm just picking up for Matt on DoorDash. Thanks, man. Thank you. Okay, guys, as you saw, the food was ready. Now we're basically like 30 seconds away. The customer said he was gonna meet me outside his office building, so either he put the wrong address or homie's still at work. And that seems doubtful. But hey, who knows? Who knows? It is 8:15 now. After this, I think we should be almost at $200 for the entire day, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, so we got the order dropped off. I don't know what's up with this building, but it was completely coned off. So I just parked in the street and we met halfway. But yeah, currently 8:20 and we're just chilling here in the parking lot, freezing my ass off right now. It got really cold. Might be the rain. It's currently 52 degrees, you know, so definitely slowed down a lot right now. There is still a $4 peak pay. After 9, it'll go down to $1. But yeah, we're gonna dash till about 10, so we'll see how it goes. I think we're like 1 order away from being at 200, if I'm not mistaken. So we shall see you guys real soon. Okay, guys, after the biggest gap of the day, it took this long to have a big gap. We have our next order here from Andy's Pizza, and the only reason why I'm taking it is because it's taking me home, literally right next to my house, like 2-3 minutes away. Like, we're basically neighbors, basically, you know. So I'm like, you know what, let's go ahead and take this, go home, because we're gonna go live later, 11 p.m. my time. Of course, when this comes out, it's already happened. So hopefully you were there. If not, catch the replay, my guy. Catch the replay. Anyways, let me get this dropped off so we can finish off this great day. Peace. Okay, guys, so we got the order here dropped off. It stayed at $14.75, and the dash is currently sitting at $210 with 67 cents, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I am 7 minutes from my house. I thought it was closer, guess not. But I hit dash now, and here in Fairfax, there's a $2.50 peak pay. So far, we've gotten 1 trash Chick-fil-A order, but I'm basically gonna drive home, and if we get an order, cool, and if we don't, then we'll go over the numbers. So I guess we'll find out real soon. See you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, so we did not get any orders that were worth taking. Even with the peak pay, I kept getting 575, 575, 675, and it's a 250 peak pay right now. Okay, I was getting a bunch of low paying offers. I'm like, you know what, let me just try it off. Stopped at Walmart here because the hurricane or whatever's left of it is gonna come this way, and of course everyone freaks out and buys water and bread and whatnot. I just came here for a poncho for tomorrow, just a poncho, the cheapest thing in there. And now for the numbers. Okay, so we're gonna finish the month at $3,844. Basically, if we would have had 1 more day this month, we for sure would have hit the goal. For sure, 100%. We're only off by like $150. It's basically nothing. Well, not nothing, but you know, it's really not like I missed it by a lot, you know. So, you know, we did what we could, and then tomorrow it's a new month. You know, again, the goal starting October is going to be 5,000 buckaroos. You know, so hopefully we can make that happen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys tuned in for the live that's later today, but yesterday for you. So, you know, if you didn't see it, you can always catch the replay. But you guys stay safe in the rain. If you're not in the rain, just stay safe overall. But yeah, thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.